Hey guys, with just 1 week left until the 2025 U.S. Open events at Griff's Bar and Billiards in Las Vegas, I wanted to go back and highlight some of the matches that you might have missed last year from the Banks and One Pocket divisions that were particularly exciting. In the meantime, make your way over to the Griff's TV YouTube channel and click that subscribe button because the entire event will be streamed live over there starting from the 1st of March. See you then. Pretty quiet day here at Griff's. You can see all the rails put up so that people don't go near our tournament area for these Final Four. Plenty of space. Who is left? You got Levan Corteza at the table right now. This guy. This guy right there. He's going to play Sky Woodward. Winner there plays Billy Thorpe in the semifinal. And the winner there plays SVB, none other than the South Dakota kid, the South Dakota middle-aged man. Just kidding. Captain America, rather. In the final, we got some pictures going. It looks like with some fans. Nice, nice, nice. Looks like we're coming in for the lag, guys. Good luck to the players. Good luck to you guys in the chat. Let's have some fun. Do three-rail kicks count? No, they do not. No, they do not. We are live. Maybe Griff's TV isn't working yet. Let's refresh that. Oh, it looks like Griff's TV is not live. Let's try that. All right. Game number 1. Levan Corteza to break. Nice break. Couple balls down. It's going to leave the spread kind of even. Looks like no real opening shot, though. Nothing ideal, that's for sure. There we go. Griff's TV just went live. There we go. We're just in the first shot of the first game of this quarterfinal between Levan Corteza and Sky Woodward. He does find an opening shot with a 2-ball. That was a narrow window to bank the 2 between the 9 and the rail there. Nice shot by Levan to open things up. He's been getting loose on this table for the last probably 45 minutes. Sky Woodward just walked in the door, so we'll see if he can jump in and adjust and get that stroke loose nice and quick. Levan's going to bank this one long in the cue ball around the 6-ball. No pocket for the bank on the 9, the straight back. Levan made 2 on the break. And 1 bank. This guy's gonna... This is his first shot I've seen him take today. He just took out the cue. No need to warm up if you're one of the best in the country, I guess. Going to bank long, but he's kind of playing safe up behind the 5 here. 9-ball bankable for the Filipino. Did I say 9? I meant 7. 7-ball bankable. Yellow card incoming for making us wait. Funny. Funny, funny, funny. Ooh, just kind of twisting it a little bit there, and instead of hitting it to the short rail, catches the point on the corner pocket And Sky's got a cross on the 5 ball. These banks I've noticed in the way that the table conditions have been laying all week, these banks have been a higher percentage. Ooh, and barely catching the point there from Sky Woodward. Sky banked a rack to warm up. Oh, I didn't see that. Just one rack is all it takes. One rack is all it takes. Possibilities. Ooh, boy, this one's tough. Ooh, boy, this one is tough. What are you going to do? You're going to lay up behind the point? You're going to try to corner hook him? No, he just keeps the pocket covered. Taking away that pocket is an option. And looks like he left absolutely nothing for Sky. A double kiss cross on the 7. The 7 wants the double kiss. Who beat Levan? SVB. SVB beat both these players. There's the corner hook I was talking about earlier. Zach V, what are the rules? We're playing 9 balls on the table. Any balls pocketed on the break do not count as a scorer. First player to 5 points win. In order to get 1 point, you have to bank a ball into the intended pocket with the intended number of rails. No kicks, no caroms, no kisses, no combos. Must be 100% pure and clean. Now, you can, if you're banking like this, you can catch the rail on the way in. The rail that is adjoining the pocket on the way to the pocket does not count as the bank not going clean. First rule about bank pool is you don't talk about bank pool. That's what I'm talking about, James. James Reddick. This guy's got a chance here, but he's going to open up the rack a little bit if he goes for it. And he gets a kiss on the 1. Maybe the kiss on the 1 keeps things a little bit tighter. Six ball can't bank around the 3. 7 ball doesn't pass the 9. 1 ball goes in the side around the 3, I think. Yeah. It's close, but I think it goes. What if you long rail bank it long and it hits the adjoining rail? Put the point of the side pocket and it straightens it right into the pocket. Jerry Stuckert, you were here when we talked about this yesterday, and I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer, but the chat was telling me that that's legal. Oh, baby. Almost catching it a little bit stiff, but finds the pocket. Levan ahead 2-0 in the first game. Bank on the 3 ball is sick, man. Let me get the replay queued up. Here comes Sky right away, though, on the 7 ball. It's going to go short. And he's going to scratch. And he's going to scratch. No, no, no. That's no good. Well, he doesn't have a ball to spot, but he's going to 0-1. Here comes a replay on that 3-ball. Check this out. Hi-ya. Good morning, America. Am I allowed to say that, or do I owe those guys money now? Rich Hamilton, of course we're live. If you see the little red live logo in the corner of your screen, it means we are live. Who's left? The players at the table, plus Billy Thorpe, waiting for the winner of this match, and SVB waiting for the winner of the semifinal. And Levan's going to like this bank and probably going to like the next bank if he makes it. Actually, I take it back. He's probably going to play a two-way shot here. Probably going to play a two-way shot here. Jerry. I take it back. If you're full screen, you can't see the little live thing. But if you're part screen, like in the window, you can see it. Sky Woodward makes his first bank of the day. In a match, anyway. Looks like this 5-ball does go. No, maybe not. Does it go past the 8? I don't think it does. Time to lay up. Doesn't quite get to the short rail. Real tough spot here. Your Levan to make a ball. But it looks like he's going to go after the 7, maybe. He's going to go long. Now Sky's going to get the opportunity he was waiting for. What place did Mark Estiola finish? He finished, I think, 5th, 6th. Oh, it is not race to 5. Thank you. Did the loser's side race change? No, it did not. Thank you for reminding me there. We are on the 1-loss side. We are racing to 4, guys. That was a really good question. Where's Gerard? Probably still in bed. Oh, I'm just kidding. That guy gets up early every day. He does go for the stiff on the 8. I was wondering if you could get enough of the cue ball to play the stop shot stiff, but he played it with follow and a touch of inside. Doesn't quite get it to shorten up enough. Sky Woodward. Trying to do what he can to steal a game. Looks like he's back cut banking this 8-ball. It's going to go long again. So he does call the 7 here. He's just trying to open these balls up just a teeny little bit and leave the cue ball in a tough spot for Sky. Basically hoping that, you know, when Sky goes after this next ball, he can't, since more balls are out in the open and he's in a disadvantaged spot with his cueing, hoping that he's left something a little bit more ideal. Not a bad decision here by Sky. I mean, just get a rail and say, you want to leave me there? Why don't you give it a try? Yeah, we definitely won't have any 4-hour matches today. I'd honestly think we'll probably be done in less than 4 hours. Knock on wood. What's on the schedule after the Banks finals? That's it for today. Tomorrow morning, we start 10 a.m. with the U.S. Open 1-Pocket Championship. This is the one that I've been waiting for. I mean, I love me some 10-ball. I love me a little bit of 8-ball. Especially when I have guys like Victor Zielinski and Mario He to talk to about it. But I love me some 1-Pocket. Oof. Just short. Tough to get enough on that 6-ball with how close it was to the rail. Do you know if the tournament offered a room deal at a hotel to participants? 12 days in Las Vegas can get expensive. I don't know, actually, off the top of my head. Regardless of how much you spend on the hotel, if you're in the casino at all, 12 days will definitely get expensive. One pocket draw will happen tonight, I'm sure. We'll get some announcements out this evening to let you know what the first match is of the day tomorrow. Or basically what the first 3 matches are tomorrow. How many players are signed up for the 1-Pocket? Still waiting on a final number. Real close on this 7-ball. Is it going to trickle in? It does. Perfect speed by Sky Woodward, and he's making this first game into a match.
It's about to be one more player signed up for the 1-Pocket. I'm ready, son.
Are you firing at the 1-Pocket?
No, I'm
okay.
kidding. No, I got too much work to do. Got way too much work to do. I wish I could, though.
Yeah, it would be fun, but I haven't played pool in 3 months. I actually would probably just torture myself.
Played pool last night for a little bit.
A little bit. Played bad.
What do we got going on?
We're watching bank pool, Mike.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Quarterfinal action?
Yeah, there's 4 guys left.
Okay. Okay. Brandon?
What? He's just roasting Mike. He steps in the booth and I can hardly breathe. That guy smells like a man that's trying to impress all the women in Vegas.
This guy, shut up.
Music might be a touch loud today. Let me turn it down. Sorry, the music in the venue was pretty loud when I got here this morning. Let me turn it down a touch. I know it's some snazzy music we got playing. There we go. That should be a good level for it. Sky hoping this cue ball gets way down on the rail, but Levan's going to have a cross here. Is there a kiss on this cross? Is there a kiss here? Is he going to have to stun the ball out of the way? I don't think so, but it's close. He does go for the stun and doesn't get it to shorten enough. Stings the nostrils. You haven't played pool for 3 months. You played last night. Spoken like a true pool player. I haven't played in like months, man. Guy was just grinding Mighty X drills, like 1,000 Mighty X drill shots last night. I wish I had time to do that. Nice shot by Sky. He's right back in the game. 3-3. 3-3. Got to imagine he's going to go for the cross here as well. No reason to touch these balls down in the bottom right corner. Oh, and he misses it long. He was playing the cue ball into a perfect spot where he could roll up and keep the cue ball hooked on the 9 ball after pocketing the 5, but he's going to leave Levan with the opportunity to make that shot if he pockets this 8 ball. Trying to play it real slow to keep the cue ball on that side of the table. Is it going to go long or find the pocket? Got to imagine here that Sky's going to roll up on this 9 ball and try to keep him married to the 9. Covering up the 5 ball on the spot. And the 8 ball. Ooh, he doesn't even try to pocket the ball. Levan taking a look here. Is no one going to pocket the ball? Must have not laid nice. And this is real tough for Sky. Ooh, unless Levan scratches here. Not enough speed, even if it was on the right line. Nice shot. And Sky's going after this 9 ball. It's going to be tough to miss the 5. The 5's probably going to fall in. Ooh, he does miss the 5 and actually gets the 9 to bank long. Got a ton of action on that 9 ball. And it's a really good location to leave it because both these pockets are out of play at the bottom of the table. So Levan's going to play the Z-bank. Just joining, what players are left? You got these 2 at the table. Ooh, he's going to play the 4-railer to get the cue ball all the way down here. We've got these 2 guys at the table. The winner here plays Billy Thorpe in the semifinal. And the winner there plays SVB, who is waiting in the final, won the hot sheet. Good Lord, good morning. He won the hot seat match yesterday. This 9 ball's got a little bit too much speed on it. Maybe it lays in a place where it's Kiss City. So he does bank it the other way. There's still a kiss here, depending on how you play your cue ball. Because the cue ball is going to be running and trying to catch the 9. No, he played with a touch of outside to kill the cue ball off the rail and throw the 9 towards the pocket. And the 9 finds the drink. Takes a sip and says, "Nice one, Levan." That was my American Pepsi impression. Sorry. He said the 8 was not frozen, so 8 must not have been frozen there. We are going to have a hot sheet in the finals. Some hot sheet. This song drives me nuts. Sorry about that, guys. I'll change it. A little too repetitive. Even though Levan's in the lead here. Interesting choice. I guess didn't want to leave any type of look at the 5 ball. He hits the ball great, though. To make both balls, leave a tough bank here for Sky, but if he makes the twist, you know, hitting this one with outside spin to shorten it up, to twist it back at the corner, he's going to have an opening at the 5 ball. Levan was in kind of a tough spot there because even if he just made a ball or just tickied one, Sky's in a strong position. Does this ball go? What a time to make a great bank. Don't scratch him. Wow. That would have been too cruel if he found the scratch there. We've got 4-4 in the first game.
Almost coming in.
Banks the 5 ball back. Leaves a straight back for Levan. He's not going to be thrilled with that. Little tap of the forehead. Yeah. One pocket starts tomorrow, guys. One pocket starts tomorrow. Levan looks like he barely missed the 5-ball. Yeah, based on his body language. I know we couldn't quite see there. Another one that you'd think Levan is a favorite to make. Just a slight favorite, maybe just barely better than 50-50, maybe 60% here. Doesn't quite get it to stiffen enough. And Sky's going to love this. Sky is going to love this. Here we go. Going to go long again. And leave another tough bank for Levan. So he calls the 4-railer. We're going to see this ball dance. Doesn't dance fancy enough and leaves a straight in bank for Sky Woodward. Oh my gosh. Honestly, a little bit shocking for a guy like Sky who's one of the best in the country for sure to actually get that to go long as he punched it that hard. Bit of a shocker that he missed by a quarter diamond. Wow. At that speed, normally they don't go long. At this speed, normally they do, and Levan finds it short. And leaves nothing for Sky. Plays the 4-railer as well, but they're all going long, baby. They are all going long. Where's he going to leave the 5? In a slightly tougher spot than Levan left him, and this looks kissy, actually, if you try to cross the ball. And I don't know if it's stiffable, so he's going to play the 3-railer. This looks good. No, short. Short. And doesn't quite leave a straight back. It's right on the rail. This is a tough spot for Sky. Does he play the 4-railer again like the last time? Calls the side pocket. The 3-railer in the side? No, he calls the 4-railer. Close to the 3-railer. Yeah. Looks like he left a makeable one. Maybe stop or draw the rock. Draws the rock. Just short. 5-ball makes it past the side pocket. Leaves a stiff one for the corner. Got to shorten this up real nice. Not short enough. Great cue ball. Nice control of the 5 ball there. I don't think he was going after it. Just trying to lay it up in a spot that was really tough for Sky. I wouldn't be surprised if he calls the side this time because... Oh, he's calling the 2-railer this time. Maybe trying to stop the rock right there. And he accidentally makes the 4-railer. He's beside himself. Look how confused he is. Lee Van slow banking the 5-ball towards the corner pocket. It's going right at the hole, and he's going to win the first game. First game goes to Lee Van Corteza. Sky really close to stealing that game. He was down early, 3 to -1. Gets it back to Hill on ball count. Fights hard for the last ball, but Lee Van Corteza finally finds the pocket with a slow, long bank on the 5. GG's. Looks like Brandon Birch coming over. Checking out the iPad, seeing if we can get the score, the live score rolling. A little bit of lag issues on the Wi-Fi. Come on, baby. Work for me, baby. There we go. Give Lee Van the first point. Hiya. Will it be a race to 5 for the finals or higher race, Collins? Since we do single race, it's modified double elimination for every tournament. I think since we're doing a single race, it's a race to 7. Let me double check on that for you guys. It should say on the bracket on Digital Pool. It says race to 6 in the finals on the bracket. Race to 6 in the finals. Yeah, the 3-rail in the side, someone in the chat just said the 3-railer from here in the side is so close to the 4-rail track. I would say you might be good to call the 3-railer in the side if you know the table's like constantly playing long. I think that's what he was thinking there, but Lee Van Corteza going to start things off with a real nice straight back and gets himself perfect position on the next one. Really similar bank. And if he can stop the rock right there, he's got a great bank in the side pocket on the 1-ball with a chance to make a couple more. Who was left and where do you find the bracket? The bracket link is in the video description, guys. Wow. He draws back for the same type of bank on the 1-ball. Another long bank on the 1-ball. Instead of stopping the rock and trying to play the 1-ball cross side, he decides, well, I'm just going to stroke it the same way since I know how the rail is banking with this stroke. And he's going to try the same thing on the 1-ball. He does. He draws the ball again, exactly the same, and finds the center pocket with the 1-ball. Really interesting. I wonder if he's going to stroke the 9-ball the same way because every single shot has had the same stroke and he's been finding the pocket. He has a similar angle going into the 9-ball here. This is really interesting. 3 swishes in a row. Let's try for a 4th. A lot longer distance on this shot than the last 2. And because of that, the ball banks long because there was less draw. There was less draw on the cue ball by the time it hits the 9-ball. So it didn't shorten it up enough or as much as the last 2. Really interesting series of shots there. And the funny part is he would have left himself with a similar shot on the 6-ball if he would have made that ball. But Sky Woodward's going to get a chance on a fairly makeable bank here in the side, and it banks short. Banks short. Doesn't leave anything really juicy for Levan. Early days in this set, things are pretty interesting. Levan looks like he's pretty comfortable on the table here. Plays a similar shot on the 6 ball, rifles it in the corner, and now he needs 1. He's got a straight back on the 9 as well. This time he's coming across the ball, so it's going to shorten the bank up a little bit extra for him if he plays with draw. I wonder if he uses just a touch of outside spin or if he just cuts the ball a little more. He cut the ball a little bit more and finds the pocket. Wow, Levan Corteza in lightning speed takes game number 2. Sky didn't really have much to say about that game. I think he came to the table twice. That's right, the legit noob coming in with the call. LVC absolutely loving the long banks right now. Loving the long banks with that short stroke, long rail, draw stroke. The words are escaping me right now. I dogged it. 2 balls, 3 balls on the break. 4 balls kind of clustered up. 5 balls on the break. No, 4 balls on the break, sorry. 5 of the balls are kind of tied up together near the short rail. And he's chuckling. Look at him laughing. You make 5 on the break. This is the one game. Sorry, 4. This is the one game you don't want to make more than 2 balls on the break. It's nice to make 2 because it unclutters the table. But any more than 2, you start losing, you get less options. And you essentially have to run the table as it lies if you want to break and run. Oh no, Dom. Oh no, Dom. I think I have a feeling I know where Dom's money was on this match. Levan Corteza decides to just straight up pocket the 6 ball. So it's going to tie all the balls up on the spot. Look at this. Look at the... If you're just listening right now, pull up your phone, grab it. If you're just, working and listening to the match, pull up your phone and look at this situation. He made 4 balls on the break. All the balls are near the foot spot. And so he decides to just make the 6 straight in and draw the cue ball 2 rails to where the cue ball is now. And he's going to spot 5 balls. Does the 8 fit? I don't know if the 8 fits. It looks like it does. He's just getting enough room to get it in there. That's crazy. What a crazy situation off the break here in the 3rd game of this Final 4. This guy's just going to play the cue ball up table because the area on the foot spot's going to be way too congested for Levan to have a bank, right? At least that's what he's thinking. Levan's called the corner here on the straight back on the 9. It's going to be real tough to stiffen this one enough. Oh, never mind. It actually lays good. Change the camera angle. Looks good. Stop the rock. Levan loving the long table straight backs right now. Center of the bag. In the hole. And an opportunity to play safe, I think. Just kind of wedge in between the rail and the 4 ball, probably. What game are we playing here, guys? What game we playing again? Is this bank pool or one pocket? He don't like it. He can't get the 1 out of there, I guess. Maybe he can't get the 1 out clean while getting the cue ball behind there. If he goes for the shot, so he calls a bank here. He calls a bank here. Does he bank the 4 and move the 1 with the cue ball? What's going on? Will the cue ball clear out in time if he goes offensive? Keeps shaking his head with a little frowny bottom lip. He doesn't... He's having trouble deciding what to do here. Doesn't like it. Just decides to create separation. Sends the cue ball way up table. Sky removing one ball from the cluster and leaving a kissy bank for Levan. Actually not. That other camera angle keeps deceiving me. When I change to this one, it's clearly not kissy. This is definitely crossable. With a mild amount of insurance of safety. That's interesting that he went to kill the cue ball. His decision to kill the cue ball and slow it down ends up double kissing the 4 on a ball that I would have thought was a pure cross, and it leaves the cue ball in a spot where Sky can bank a ball straight into the side. Gets that ball. Sky calls the side again. Apparently he's got another one, maybe on the 5 ball, out of the middle of the stack. I was going to say, going to have to watch the other balls coming out of the stack on a double kiss, but the 3 ball clears the 5 on the bank, and the 5 goes. And now Sky calls a 2-rail Z bank on this 7 ball. Ooh. Is that what I think it is? Dr. Pep? I've been on a Dr. Pepper kick while I'm out here. I hope so. All right, game number 3 shaping up. Sky in an advantageous position here. Leaves a really tough kind of twisty back cut long table bank. I don't think the 1 passes the 2, does it? It's probably 2/3 of a pocket to bank the 1 right here. Arlene Mand asks, Collins, can you explain how this match is scored? Just tuning in. So we're playing bank pool here. There are 9 balls on the table. You can bank any ball that you want. First person to 5 points wins, and in order to score a point, you have to call a bank into your intended pocket with the intended amount of rails. No kicks, caroms, kisses, or combos. Must go pure and clean. If it taps one of the adjoining rails on the way into the pocket, it does not count as a rail.
Pretty good explanation there, pal.
I'm getting better at it when people ask every 20 minutes. I don't mind explaining, by the way. That's not a gripe.
Oh, no. It is.
No, it's not. It really isn't.
It sounded like a little bit.
No. I really enjoy talking to you guys. If you're new to the stream, come hang out. Talk some smack.
Let's go.
My pleasure, Arlene Mand. Lee Van calling this 6 ball.
Dude, he's been hitting some straight backs, huh?
I know, like, just hitting them real good. Anytime he's hitting below the center line on the cue ball, it looks like he's got the table really dialed. Like if he goes with that kind of, medium speed, maybe 6 out of 10 speed stroke with a low cue ball, he's got the table dialed.
Two ball on the side for Levan. Trying to tie up the game here at 2-2.
Lefty 941 comes in with a really good question.
Oh, and just sneaks in.
He says, so Collins, does that mean the first person to make 5 balls win the game? I mean, it really depends on how you look at it. I'd say that if Levan makes this bank and 2 more, he's probably going to win the game. Kisses off the 1, ties up the pocket. 4 balls out of play.
Steve, you can send me a message. So I own a piece of 1 pocket. I'm obviously out here in Vegas, so handling Facebook messages is just a bit tough right now, but you can send me a message and see if I can help you out.
Just playing a bit of a safe here. 4 ball covering the top right corner pocket means this 1 ball as it spots up really is not in play here. There's a really tough back cut bank. Because we'll definitely want that button for 1 pocket if we can.
Yeah.
Can you jump a ball and bank a ball in the other side? No jumping in bank pool. No jump cues. You can, however, what would you say, Mike? You've seen those shots where someone's in a spot like where they're close to the ball, like maybe with this 3 ball right here, and there's a kiss in the way, and they find a way to make the 3 ball jump over the kiss. I've seen that before.
Oh, so you're saying make the 3 ball come off the rail?
Make the 3 ball jump off the rail over the cue ball.
Yeah. Well, you're not jumping the ball, so then yeah.
You're not using a jump cue to jump the cue ball. So, like, say for instance, if there's a bank here, and you got the cue ball here, and the stack is in between, you cannot jump that cue ball over to make it.
Man, the only person shooting that shot is like Alex or something.
Right.
Good shot there from Lee Van, keeping him off the 3. No, unless he wants to 2-rail this 6, I don't see anything offensive here. Sky might play the 6 ball on the side and then just come around 3 rails like this. 1, 2, hit the 3rd rail. Really trying to get Lee Van to put the balls in play. Cue ball on the rail is super important here because it's just so much harder to control everything, right? You come off the right side of the 3 ball, you might go into the stack, which you don't want to do. So he's in a bit of a pickle here. Sky looking to get an opportunity.
Who had a 4-hour match yesterday? What was that? That was Corey Duell and Mark Estiola.
Yeah. I think he can just beat the pack and just come off the right side is what he's trying to do. Just like this. There you go. See how close it was, Colin? That's why you're just trying to... You don't want to open everything up, right? You don't want to be the first one to blink.
Look where he leaves Sky with this.
Yep.
You can't see anything. So he goes ahead and touches the stack and does a real good job of leaving Lee Van nothing. Look at this. I might do the same thing and just try to create more congestion over here if I'm Lee Van.
He's coming off of something.
Sending the 3 to cause congestion.
Playing all cue ball, though, is what he's hoping for. He's about a 1.5 diamonds short. Nothing offensive here for Sky. He might just nip the 4. The 4 ball's kind of tough. Yeah, I don't. He might just nip the 3 ball and come back down table.
Couldn't you do the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't want to leave the 4 ball. That's the thing, you know. I don't want to leave anything for him.
Well, the main thing with leaving the 4 ball is the further over here, the better, right?
Well, he's been hitting straight back so good, you know. And this one, he's got a twist if he wants to go offensive. I don't see him doing that here, but it's just.
Especially if he's banking back this way, the cue ball's going.
I'm just a little gun shy, just given how he's been playing right now. You know, Lee Van's playing real good.
Yeah. What's he looking at here? Looking at laying up somewhere inside there? Or?
Yeah, I might just come off the 4 ball with a good thick hit, come around 3 rails again, put it right in that mess.
Send the cue ball this way.
Right. Yeah.
Send the 4 ball over here.
Yeah, I mean, more towards the center of the table is what I'm thinking, but that's good. That's good.
He saw the line I drew.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we might have to give you a yellow card for coaching.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Well, what if I do it like this then? What if I draw with a red line? Would you give me a red card?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I got a red card signed by Sky, actually.
What's a green card worth?
Okay. Come on, Batman. Let's get back into it. Yeah, the 4-hour match was tough. I think, there's a couple things like within this series of events that, I'd like to see adjust a little bit, and winner side to 5 is just, it's tough.
It's a long
tough.
Long race.
Yeah. Yep. Is that Uncle Phil?
Philip P?
Yeah.
Is that Mr. PP? Pip Q's? Hanging out in the airport yesterday with OD?
OD.
OD and PP?
At the AP.
At the AP. OD and PP at the AP.
It is, he says.
Let's go.
Look at
What's
that.
up, Phil?
Sky's leaving a straight back again.
Yeah.
Little
cue ball.
I can't unhear Jackie call him. I can't unhear Jackie calling him that. Listen, I don't know if I want to leave this 3-ball, man.
He said it himself, guys, by the way. He said it himself, okay?
Yeah. Lee Van's been hitting these balls so good. Why wouldn't you go after it again?
Maybe because Lee Van's going to leave
Is he?
a juicy bank on the 6-ball. Doesn't this 6...
Well, he can even cross the
Or
3-ball on the side. Yeah,
too,
3-ball on the side is good.
Oh, yeah, and it puts the cue ball in a good spot down here. Well, dangerous, actually, if the cue ball
No.
rolls out.
He can hit this real good right in there and have a bank on the 1 or the 7-ball.
If the 3 don't go, it's got to go.
It's Sky Woodward, man.
Don't want to kiss the 1.
He's got a 4-ball here.
Woodward, man.
He's got a 4-ball here.
Was that his first ball in the game, I mean?
He's crossing the 1.
Did I dog it?
Mm-hmm.
On the score? What's going on?
I like this. You can get a nice full hit and bring the cue ball back down, which he does. Is he going to get a shot after? He is. He'll get something. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. He's got the 7-ball, though.
It was 2-2 before this, so he's made 2 banks. He's got 4. I don't know what I clicked there, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't remember what the score was before.
We'll draw back to shorten up the angle.
Oof.
A little wide. But I don't think he left much here. He can't see. He can't get to the 4. 6-ball is blocked by the 4. I don't think you can. You might be able to come around with the 7.
What, play the 7-2 rails?
Well,
Yikes. You play the 7-2 rails. If you miss it bad, you leave a real favorable bank for Sky.
I like just laying up here. Wow, he's crossing this ball.
I think
Or is he shortening it?
Stiff, and then he's going to open up the 4 and 6.
Wow, that's him.
Holy
Wow.
shot.
Wow.
Did you see how he drug the cue ball to get maximum friction to like tighten it up as much as possible?
You know how hard that is?
That is so ridiculous what he just did right there. Shot of the day so far. That was sick.
Well, not just that, but look how he held the cue ball on top
I know,
of that.
that's what I'm saying. It's like all things together, it's a sick shot.
This guy's going to have a cross here. I think he can get enough of it to drag the 4-ball down to the bottom right, send the cue ball back down table.
Yeah.
Lee Van over here pulling highlight reel shots.
I know, that was nuts.
Doing some ESPN stuff. Oh, look how good he hit that.
For
Look how
people
good he
that
hit
play
that.
bank pool
Look
in
how
one
good he
pocket,
hit that.
What Lee Van did on that shot is honestly next level. You could set that shot up in that situation and fire at it 30 times, and unless you're one of these caliber players, maybe make it once or twice. That was sick. Replay. Sorry. I can't calm down, guys. I can't. People are like, Collins, calm down. Jeez Louise. No, I can't. It was that good. Look at this shot.
Yeah, it's
This is
with
dumb. Look at how much he got on that ball.
Yeah.
And hits the center of the hole.
It's so tough to do. So tough to shorten up that angle.
That much.
Yeah. All right. Sky looking to tie this match up here. It's 2-1 in favor of Lee Van. Both players showing why they're this deep in the tournament. Sky's going to come up dry, and Lee Van's going to have an opener on the 4-ball here.
You think he plays the 4? He's been these straight backs, man. He's at least going to look at the 7, right?
I wouldn't blame him if he takes the 7 ball, just given the way he's been hitting them. But being so close to the 4 is why I like this shot.
Yeah.
I feel like you just, it's that much more favorable.
I mean, the 4 is the
because you're
right
close.
shot, right?
Yeah.
Like by most people's.
Oh,
most people
wow.
agree.
He was a massive favorite to make that, and now we got an opportunity for Sky. I don't know if he can cross the 7 ball and fade the kiss, Collins.
I think he can stiff it.
You think he can stiff it?
I think he just.
Oh, leave.
pounds
I
it
know.
and
I know
draws
who
the cue
can.
ball,
Levan
drawing
can.
Inside. Drawing inside, draws the cue ball back.
Shorten it up.
Yeah.
Is the 3 ball might be in the game here to bank the 2. Sky's got 1 on the board. He's got a 3 ball he can bring back if he wants to, but you're kind of sending it into no man's land. I don't like playing safe here, but
Yeah.
it's
What's he looking at there?
you might have to.
He just called something in the corner up there with the 2 ball, the Z bank. Past the 1. Stop it.
No, it's more a containing shot there.
Yeah. That 2 ball lengthens out so much off the second rail right now.
The main thing is you just don't want to leave. You don't want to leave the cue ball in that neck of the woods and leave something for Sky.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to do. And the same thing why Sky played the shot the way he did. He didn't want to leave it for Levan.
Yeah.
Levan, on the other hand, gives 0. You know what? And when you hit the straight backs the way he's been hitting them, or the crosses in this case.
I'll tell you, yeah. When he's been hitting the long table banks, he hasn't been coming across the ball. When he's hitting the center of the pocket, he's been like either dead straight in or like coming this way across the shot.
Shortening up this 9 ball here. 1 rail.
Hiya.
In the hole.
Collins, how many champions do you have lined up for the One Pocket commentary? I know of at least 2 guys that want to come in. The champions are going to be pretty busy on the table. So we'll see what happens.
Who are the 2 guys?
I know for sure Oliver Ruger wants to come in, and Mike DeLauder might want to hang out for a little bit too.
Oh, I like both those guys.
Oops, dogged it. Switched too early. Playing safe here. Our mic volumes are incredibly different. Is Mike's mic way louder? Is that what's going on? I might have had it turned up for another guy in the booth yesterday. Hey, thanks, Phil. Thank you. Levan trying to run this rack out. He's in real good position to do so too. If he makes this next bank. No Danny Smith, no. No Danny Smith sighting. Levan just fires at the 8 ball, goes straight into the cluster, and ends up with a shot on the 3 to finish the rack. Boom. Collins, how many subscribers are we up to? I think both Griff's TV and Post Up have increased by almost 6,000 subscribers each in the last week. I'm pushing 14K, and they're pushing 8, I think. Nice out by Levan Corteza with a bunch of very high percentage banks, keeping the cue ball in good position. Really nice. Yeah, tell me about it, Jerry. Jerry Stuckert says, Post Up is so weak. Doesn't even have 15,000 subs yet. Psh. I know, I feel the same way, man. Lee Van Corteza with a nice opener of this next rack as well. This is the way he likes to hit him. He likes to hit him with draw. With the current table conditions. It's easy for the people to want to subscribe when you've got champions on the table, guys. I'll try to do my best to get content like this and high-level amateur content as much as possible. That being said, the Lucchese West State Tour is kicking off next month. We're going to have at least one large amateur event, amateur/semi-pro, couple of pros every month coming out of the Lucchese West State Tour. If Lee Van can hold position on the next ball here, he might run this out. $100K 2024 goal. I would say 25K would be outrageous if we make it to there by the end of the year. We'll see. I want to see the sniper play Molina Mike. 2-ball barely finding the pocket. He does get on the next ball in the 4-ball. I would think that you would shoot the 4 here, right? If it goes. It's kind of tight, but it's makeable. Next Friday night fight, I probably won't do one next week because I'm going to have so much to do with getting the booth set back up and post-tournament video editing and getting things rolling for the stream, but the following week we'll be back live. I'll do my best to get... I mean, if I can get everything back together and anybody wants to fire at it and put up a big set on the stream, then we'll roll out a stream, but yeah, we'll see. Lee Van going for this 9-ball cross. I call that the Jerry Johnson special. And that's going to win the match for him. Wow, a real nice performance from Lee Van Corteza in the second half of that set. 2 runouts. I think it was a 4-and-out and a break and run to win it and be ready to play Billy Thorpe in the semifinal. Here he comes.